What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I did want to go over a video here on the Season 3 patch notes. I would say a lot of them on first glance, a lot of players might finally go, well, yes, they finally fixed it. The big thing on the side of that is, are they actually going to be working as intended? So I do want to go over this right now, guys, starting off with the stability part of it. Improve consistency when forming a crew and inviting crew members to an activity. Like, yes, that is going to be the first part of the stability, like, I guess you could say fix. And I would say, guys, at this point, everybody is probably going to be like, well, yeah, that better be like the #1 thing because my goodness, since the release of the game, I have not been able to play in a crew, which is, the point of the game being able to form a crew and do events in a crew, hence the name of the game there. The next one on this, though, guys, is going to be specifically to PC only. Fixed occurrences where taking a picture could cause a crash and GPU error. Haven't heard of that one being an issue, but let me know if you guys are on PC experiencing this one. I am obviously on PS5, so I don't think I'm going to have this issue. Knock on some wood there. But now moving over to the next thing, though, is going to be in the progression category. Added new Legacy main stage to the Activities tab where players can revisit previous month's main stage content and earn corresponding rewards. New Legacy main stage content will be added every second week of the month. I would say something like this is going to be a very smart thing to add, and well, a lot of players have been asking for something like this because, getting to level 3 and getting that main vehicle, if you don't get it, when is that main stage ever going to come back to actually get that said vehicle unlocked? So adding all the old Legacy main stages into the game was a very smart idea. I really also like the idea of this as well, but the next thing, guys, rework the feats reward system. To reduce the grindiness of a feat system, we've limited the rewards to be earned once every 30 minutes. We've also added a significant boost to the rewards each time they are earned. Now, I would say this has to do with something of the players that are probably grinding the feats for like part sets. That way you can't go back and do that same feat for like 3 hours and go after some of the main parts that you might have been looking for. So I am also kind of wondering what players might be thinking with the entire feats being changed with how you get rewarded. Do let me know what you guys think about it in the comments, but I would almost guess right now there's probably going to be some type of workaround or some type of bug with it, at least until something like that is founded. The next thing, though, improves several challenge completion conditions and balancing. Not sure which ones that is talking about. I will take a look at them. I do have many of them done, so not 100% sure there. The next one, though, added new tutorial tips. This is probably going to be for new players, which I think there is something in the, settings to turn it off. Maybe, like hitting your X button to use nitrous, or don't forget to hit this button and this button to shift. Those are probably some of the tutorial things they are talking about. And then moving over to the next category is going to have to do with the vehicles. The first one here, guys, remove rooftop vanity options for the proto flashback to avoid display issues. Honestly, have no idea what that's talking about. I'm guessing it kind of messed the top of it up. The next one, though, vanities are not automatically equipped on your current vehicle anymore upon purchase. Thank you for that. That was kind of frustrating before. I'm glad they actually added it. The next one, though, improved Chevrolet 3100 Big Block Edition camera settings. After that, guys, we have the improved camera angle on the cockpit view of the Hoonigan Audi S1 Hoonatron. Finally, I was noticing something with that. The next one adjusted the Ford Hoonicorn Mustang reverse speed so it's consistent with the rest of the lineup. That way, you can't go 300 miles an hour in reverse. Not saying that it could, but I'm guessing it was probably something like that. And then for the next one, though, we have the adjusted Proto Flashback reverse speed so it's consistent with the rest of the lineup. After that, guys, we have the fix the Corvette C8 wide body track width, which weren't wrongly set. I'm guessing it was probably looking like some of the cars from GTA. And we also saw the same thing with the Zonda F Primary having the exact same thing. After that, though, they adjusted the Lamborghini Revenant off-road behavior so it's consistent with the rest of the category. Whether that car might have been extremely terrible off-road or maybe a bit better, it is probably now going to be a bit better with the overall hypercar class, though. The next one fixed. Nitro was wrongfully refilled to full after a crash cam. Never actually seen this happen. I don't know if it was in maybe the grand races, maybe in summits. Let me know in the comments below on that one, guys. Not sure. After that, improve the rear suspension movement of the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392. After that, fix the occurrences where the Tier 2 perf parts could be equipped to a Tier 1 street car. Wait a minute, what in the world is that? I had not heard of that before. That would be insane. Also, can we separate the Tier 1 and Tier 2 parts? That would probably fix bugs like that one. Am I right? The next one, fix the Ferrari SF90 Stradale, did not pronounce that right, and the Porsche 918 Spyder Hypercar's all-wheel drive info. After that, guys, we have the Nissan GT-R 2015 now displays accurate BHP. And then for the next one, the mirrors of the VW Golf GTI do not clip with the car door anymore. Haven't really seen any issues with that, but then again, I do not drive the GTI, so that's probably why. The Lamborghini Egoista left and right rim now have the same color. Did not notice that one either. The next one, fixed occurrences where the window tints could be equipped on vehicles without a windshield. That makes a lot of sense. Like a submarine with a screen door. Okay. The next one, window tints applied on the Ferrari SF90 do not apply to the front lights anymore. Did not really notice that one either, but then again, probably haven't really been driving the SF90 enough to notice it. After that, guys, we have the fix the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6 GSR Drift Edition Nitro Effect. The next one, fix the Nissan R390 GT1 Nitro Effect. Then we have the fix the Porsche 356 speed odometer needle visibility in dark areas. And I could see something like this being a problem, especially if you like being in the cockpit view. The next one, though, the Honda S2000 interface tachometer is now synced with the interior one. That sounds like a very odd bug there. Then we have the Volkswagen Touareg, probably didn't say that right, now displays the correct weight. Mercedes-AMG C63 Coupe Black Series wheels are no longer missing from the thumbnail preview. Sounds a bit interesting. Then the final one, guys, fixed a bug where the previous Crew 2 vehicles available for collection import were not imported correctly at the Crew Motorfest Season 2 launch. This I do know was a big problem because a lot of players did not get certain vehicles from the Season 2 update. So this I could actually see being a very important fix because I do know a lot of players were logging on after the Season 2 launch, and they were like, wait a second, where's my Bugatti? Or like, where's this car? So hopefully now that is going to be fixed. If you guys haven't logged on since then, I would definitely recommend getting on after the newest update, and then see if some of your vehicles might actually show up after this one. After that, though, moving over to the Summit Contest. For the first one here, fix the occurrences where players' names were not correctly displayed in the Summit leaderboard. After that, guys, we have the fixed occurrences where players could bypass a Summit Contest event vehicle constraint and use another one. This I could definitely see being an issue because last time I checked, certain cars were most likely not a motorcycle. That really made no sense whatsoever, so hopefully now in the future of the summits, we're not going to see vehicles that don't even belong in those said events. After that, we have the Summit Contest rewards have now been increased for Season 3. The first one, the bucks received are now increased. The first one here is going to be from 50,000 to 150,000 for a silver rank. After that, we have the from 100 to 200,000 for a silver rank on a premium contest reward. Then we have the from 25 to 50,000 upon completing 6 summit events. I actually really like the fact that they actually did this, and now that you're going to be getting more rewards, including more parts as well. From 1 random legendary part to 3 for a silver rank. After that, we have from 1 random legendary part to 3 upon completing 6 summit events. After that, though, we have 2 random parts is now going to be 5 random parts upon completing 9 summit events, which is a lot better. Like, if you are doing the summit, it is technically like a high-leveled endgame event. So I would say getting you more, like, parts and stuff like that could, like, complete sets or, maybe get you some parts you might have been missing. The last one, though, is the XP received is increased from 50 to 100,000. This is going to be from the main stage, so if you guys are trying to level that up, 100,000 XP is way better than 50. And then moving over to the next part is going to be for the Grand Race and the Demolition Royale. The first one here is added 10 new Grand Race sections and 1 new Grand Race starting hub. After that, guys, we have the fixed many occurrences of missing racing lines and clipping assets in Grand Races. I would say that can definitely be an issue. And then for the last one, though, the players' currencies now appear during the Grand Race and Demolition Royale reward flow. Haven't really seen too much about that, so do let me know in the comments on this one. After that, though, we have the Livery Editor. Fixed a bug where the only first local livery would apply when the player selects any livery from the local livery page. That I can definitely see being annoying. After that, guys, we have a fix the bug where the player is unable to navigate past the first group of saved custom liveries. Glad they are actually addressing some of the issues many players have been talking about. That I can definitely say is one of them. After that, though, we have the car meet. The showcase vehicle in the car meet now redirects to the main stage bundle when selected. After that, guys, we have the livery does not get mistakenly applied on a vehicle anymore while registering to the custom show. Wouldn't know because I haven't done a lot with the custom show, but I could see that being an issue. After that, guys, there's going to be a lot of stuff here with the audio. Added 3D audio support on the PS5, that is wonderful. After that, other players' fast fave sound can't be heard anymore when navigating in the menus. I don't think I've ever actually noticed that before. Interesting. Traffic vehicle horns can now be heard as intended. Added and improved audio feedback on several interface inputs. Fixed the Motorfest Legend Hall of Fame cinematic missing voiceover. After that, guys, we have the several audio fixes related to the radios and vehicles. And then for the final thing is going to be the new songs they did end up adding, which is a pretty good amount. And then moving over to the next part here is going to be with the avatar. The bomber jacket Red Panther is now accessible in the Season 2 Creator Pack owners. After that, we have the added new Season 3 themed outfits and OWO haptic vest outfit. Then moving over to the following thing is going to be the devices. Improved OWO haptic gaming system behavior and triggers. Improve the support of Hori devices. Not sure what that is. Then we have the fixed continuous camera rotation when using a Fnatic CLSDD base. Then we have the added Moza wheel support. Then we have the added Bluetooth support for the DualSense controller on the PC. Finally, added 4 colors to the DualSense controller's LED system on PS5 related to the in-game time of day. That's actually pretty dope. Might have to try that out on the PS5, but the next one after that, guys, is going to be the localization fixes for several languages. The final part here on the page is going to be the MSC. The first one here is fix many occurrences of floating and clipping models. I can definitely see that being a problem. Before the next one, though, we have the video mode, fix the time of day option that would remain only on nighttime. After that, we have the fix the occurrences where the camera would be off-centered after using rewind close to a tunnel. Never actually noticed that before, but I could see that being pretty annoying. After that, guys, we have the added a replay button for the introductory cinematic in the main stage menu. That would actually be kind of cool if you did want to check them out, but overall, guys, I would say the Season 3 patch notes definitely seem to be pretty dang good. I would say the biggest thing for me, though, is are the crew issues actually fixed? And can you actually join a crew without actually, the game, breaking itself? But overall, though, that is going to do it for the Season 3 patch notes for Motorfest. I would say we're probably going to be getting more updates. With the Crew 2 ending, we might actually be getting more fixes or, some small hot fixes here and there of things players might end up finding. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what you think about the Season 3 patch notes. And let's hope this season gets this game in the right direction.